because I choose a spot that's right next to water. So hopefully the sound isn't as bad, but I'm pretty sure y'all wondering what I'm doing way over here. And this is the art of leading lines. So what's leading me is these steps. And so I chose these steps so that way y'all can get the idea on how leading line works. Leading lines is used for a lot of different scenarios, whether that's film, photography, even just getting composition, you know? And it's so important because that's how you angle your shots. You're able to see a different angle of life. So I'm gonna go through a whole different type of areas on how leading lines could be used, displayed, and also can be showcased in each area. Even in this park here, as you can see on top of the trees, you see the leading lines that is going toward my direction. Now, if it wasn't for these lines, then you wouldn't see me walk in this type of direction. But the lines is having this type of guidance, so that way you're able to stay with the subject, stay with the character. So as us filmmakers, it's very important for us to make sure that we add those significant leading lines. We never know what kind of stories could be told with leading lines. We never know where the character could be going or who could be coming. Let's just imagine we had a character coming down, right? What would that character be doing? Why are they coming down? What's the purpose of their journey? The other thing that I love about leading lines is that it can create any story that you want to create. Whatever type of story you want to create. Whether that's the character, the background, the setting, the tone. Within showcasing leading lines, it can give us, the viewers, a reason to pay attention to a certain scene. Leading lines are shown in every scene that we see in films. And there's times where we don't notice it, but it's there. But that's how good and how unique leading lines can be. And leading lines could be shown any direction. It could be shown with any shape. It could be shown wherever you're at, really. For instance, follow me. Here I want to showcase framing with leading lines and how both can just play and create a story together. How we can shape the scene into a certain way. And it's amazing to me. Here we have this metal frame. While I'm sitting upon this stone rock, you can say. Notice how the metal bars are showcasing foreground. And within that foreground, we have this leading line here to show exactly where your eye should be going to. And I'm gonna have a separate video about framing. But I definitely want to just showcase how framing could help with leading lines. And then even with that too, you still have the outer layer being framed. But your main focus is this leading line by itself that is coming exactly where I'm at. And it's so beautiful how we can definitely just make these scenes or shots happen with the uniqueness of foreground and the uniqueness of framing and the uniqueness of leading lines. Here, with this shot, I'm showcasing how you can use any object around you for your leading lines. Here we have these circular metal bars to give us the leading lines for our subject here. With that, we get to show the creative and uniqueness within our composition and framing to create this shot. What type of style are you willing to create? What do you want to showcase to the world, to your audience? How would you like to separate yourself as a filmmaker? So with that said, as us creators, as us filmmakers, as us cinematographers, use these leading lines to show a different perspective in your life, in your creativity, in your filmmaking, in your cinematography world creation. Take time to understand leading lines and how it could be used with framing as well, with foreground. So with that said, take time out your day, understand leading lines, understand how you can use foreground with the leading lines, so that way you can be the most creative person that you can be. So go out there, just go make something happen, just keep creating with leading lines. Stay creative.